Tonight's campaign comment, Sarah Palin has talked so much trash, she's just accused Obama of wanting to do something she's already done. That's next, but first time Countdown's number 2 story, tonight's worst person in the room. LeBron's whoever put out this flyer. The State Election Board of Virginia says voters in Hampton Roads and environs have received this document, suggesting that an emergency session of the General Assembly decided that to ease the load at the polling places, Republicans should vote November 4th and Democrats should vote November 5th. There was no such emergency session. There is no second day of voting in Virginia or anywhere else. You get exactly one guess as to who would have distributed a document like that, as Virginia seems to be turning Democratic. The runner-up comedian Rush Limbaugh, how the chair has not collapsed out from under him with the weight of the water he's trying to carry, I do not know. Obama, says the bully of the airwaves, studied the Constitution and he flatly rejected it. He don't like the Constitution. He thinks it's flawed. Now I understand why he was so reluctant to wear the American flag lapel pin. I don't see how he can take the oath of office. He has rejected the Constitution. Yeah. He's talking about the fact that Obama did a public radio interview about the history of the Constitution 7 years ago in which he said, quote, "I think we can say that the Constitution reflected an enormous blind spot in this culture that carries on until this day, and that the framers had that same blind spot. I don't think the two views are contradictory to say that it was a remarkable political document that paved the way for where we are now, and to say that it also reflected the fundamental flaw of this country that continues to this day." Relatively obvious that Obama was talking about the fact that the Constitution not only did not allow African Americans to vote, but it counted them each as 3/5 of a person, and it did not make slavery illegal. So Rush just took the part about slavery out and said Obama had rejected the entire Constitution. When you put the part about slavery back in, it's pretty obvious that in criticizing Obama's analysis of what the Constitution originally did to black people here, Rush Limbaugh is defending racism and he's pro-slavery. But our winner, Billo, is now coming to a slow boil over the ratings. That rant last week in which he alleged that 26 AC Nielsen executives had contributed to Democratic candidates, but only 2 to Republicans, so that Fox's recent hemorrhage in the Nielsen ratings, and our ascent here must be the result of some sort of fix, has prompted a memo from the CEO of Nielsen, Susan Whiting, who notes that, quote, fewer than 30 Nielsen employees made federal political contributions, less than 0.005% of Nielsen U.S. employees. She also called O'Reilly's remarks inflammatory and incorrect. You don't really care about this, so I'll make it brief. We beat him again last night in what he calls the key advertising demo. 1,081,000 viewers to his 938,000. 4th time in 10 nights. Ours was the #1 rated show in cable news, and his was 2nd or 3rd. So A, thank you. And B, he assumes there's a conspiracy that somebody is fixing the ratings for MSNBC's benefit, or for Obama's, or Obama is fixing them. I don't really know what she means, because I don't speak psycho. Billo the clown, get the fork ready. He's almost done. Tonight's worst person in the world.